Hello guys, my name is Mason Nobles, and today I'm going to demonstrate on how to saddle your horse properly. And the three sources I used was YouTube, How to Saddle a Horse by Livestrong.com, an article called Making Sure Your Saddle Fits Right by Julie Mankin, and on TeamRopingJournal.com, and on TheSprucePets.com by Catherine Blocksdorf, an article called How to Saddle a Horse. Let's get started into it. So first thing you're going to want to do is get you a brush, and you're going to want to brush all the dirt and loose hair off of him like this in the way that the hair goes, so that you get all the dirt and all that, so it won't irritate his skin when the saddle's on and you're riding him. Okay, then once you get that, you want to get under his belly good, and then once you get that, you can start with saddling him. First thing you want to do is get your pad. You're going to walk right up to him, and you want to make sure he's calm. And the number one thing to always remember is always saddle him from the left side. Always do that from the left side. Oh, by the way, this is Rascal. He's my buddy here and the making of this video. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is throw this over. And you're wanting to get it right in the middle of his back here in this dip. Right in the middle over there. And center it up. And then next thing you want to do is you want to grab your saddle. It can weigh, it can be pretty heavy sometimes. So just heads up, and you want to make sure that all this here clears his back when you throw it on. So I'm just gonna, okay, and then when you get that, you want to line it up with the pad, even it out. And you want to make sure it's in the center of his back. Now once you get that done, and you also want to make sure that this here, which is your girth hooks, wants to make sure it's right behind his shoulder here. So then you'll want to come around. You want to unhook your girth and back cinch from this side, and then you just make sure he's calm. You always gotta remember this horse is a lot heavier than you, so he can do anything he wants, really. But then you want to reach under here, grab your girth, and then you just loop it. You don't want to tighten it tight, but you want to get it tight enough to where it holds you while you're riding it. So I'm going to just loop it here. And I'm not getting it really tight, but I just want it just tight enough so it holds him. Okay? And then you want to pull here to get the extra out. And once you get your girth, you can go around to the back cinch, and just remember, be careful with him. This here don't have to be really tight. You just want it a little snug, that's all. And then once you get that, you'll have your saddle mostly on, and then you've got a breast collar here that'll take off and come around his chest with. And the breast collar is mainly designed to keep your saddle from sliding back on your horse at all times. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to take this and loop it through here, and when you get it through here, you're going to want to tighten it up just enough to where it's lightly touching his chest here, because too tight will hurt him or cause him or pinch his skin or anything like that. So once you get this here, you make sure it's loose. Then you want to bring your snap, come under, and hook it right back to your girth right there. So then, once you get to the end, you want to wheel your saddle, make sure it's tight enough. Then you know it's good. And once we get that done, remember, stay to the left side, don't go to the other side. Always throw everything on from this side. Next thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to grab your bridle. You're going to want to come to him. I normally throw my reins over my shoulder just to get them out of the way. But what you want to do, you're going to want to loosen this. Mine, he'll stay when I take this off. You're just going to want to loosen this. Take this off. You want to grab your reins by the top. You want to come right here, and you want to bring your bit. Mine's a chain. Everybody uses different bits just because it's what your horse works better with. You want to take it right outside his lips and apply a little bit of pressure, and eventually it'll go right in. Okay, and then you're going to want to hook it over both ears. Make sure it's good, on there good. Line it up, make sure it's centered good. And you hook this here, which is called a throat latch. this throat latch, his job is to keep the bridle from sliding back over his ears. And by doing this, you can, because if your bridle comes off, you lose all control of your horse. It's your steering wheel, basically. So once you get this, you're gonna wanna, oh boy, slip this over his ears. You got your reins good. Remember, always pay close attention because he's a really big animal. So once you get this on, you lightly pull like this, and then you can hop on your horse. And that's how to saddle your horse.